Absolutely incredible day. These are one of the days you just look back on and you're just like, dang, that is such a good day of birding. Another day, another birding adventure. I'm super excited. I'm joining up with Jordan from Bright Eyed Birding again, and another friend is coming along with us. We are birding at Antelope Island once again. This time we're not specifically looking for burrowing owls, though it would be very cool to see them. We're still heading out, going birding. We're going to look for a bunch of shorebirds, and hopefully we can knock a few more species off my Birds of Utah challenge. Once they get here, we're going to head out and have an awesome day, even in this crappy rainy weather. So for those unfamiliar with Antelope Island, it is a state park in Utah just north of Salt Lake in the middle of the Great Salt Lake. To get there, you have to drive across a causeway, which is a very actually good spot for birding in its own right. You can find all kinds of shorebirds, and that is exactly where we began today's adventure.
Like golden.
And one of the more interesting things along the causeway are these swallows that were just whipping around like crazy. Super hard to ID and get footage of. I did manage to get some clips. These here are tree swallows. They're blue and metallic colors. And I believe this one might have been a bank swallow. I didn't get footage of every species, but we did see a barn swallow, a cliff swallow, a tree swallow, and a violet green swallow, which is 4 lifers for me and 3 of the remaining swallows I needed on my challenge. I got it on video. So I am super fortunate today to have some absolute masters with me. We got Jordan, of course, from Bright Eyed Birding, who you probably know at this point. And Annie has the scope back there and is just IDing everything like that, which is super helpful for me because I am still fairly new to all of this. But we've seen so many great species so far. I'm sure I've put up many photos and videos. It's an amazing start to the day, honestly, and I bet it's just gonna get even better. And it did get better almost immediately. We spotted 2 semi-palmated plovers, which was a lifer for me and for the 2 more experienced birders that had much larger life lists. So super exciting bird and really fun to watch them. I ended up heading down with Annie into the wetter area to get some really good video and some photos as well. Just beautiful, beautiful birds.
This guy, absolute trooper, out in the rain, getting the footage for his followers. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all haven't seen it in a video yet, but I did pick up my lifer loggerhead shrike.
It was an incredible morning on the causeway, and I got so many lifers, some not even pictured, including Wilson's phalarope, Franklin's gull, Lee sandpiper, and more. I'll tally up all the lifers from the day at the end of the video, but make sure to stick around because now we're heading onto the actual island where we're going to see even more incredible birds. I am probably up to 10 lifers today. They are just starting to shoot up, which is nuts, and we're not even to the island yet, which is crazy. We've just been scanning all kinds of shorebirds and ducks off the side of the road. Just to give you a sense of the area that we are birding in, this is what the views look like off one area of the causeway, and this is the road with the causeway dirt and stuff on either side of it. So we were looking off into the water and finding all these shorebirds. We did end up seeing even more just before the island, some lesser scaup and greater scaup, which I didn't get. This is a goldeneye flying by, and we got a beautiful ruddy duck with its bright blue bill.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. Oh, you just don't.
No, I see another one that's still up with a very blue bill. Now, like I mentioned a few times, Annie, Jordan, and I were heading onto the actual island now. We were going to start on the northern end, which is where the causeway leads into and bird around the visitor center, and then we would make our way along the eastern edge of the island, looking for various birds along the road until we eventually reached Garr Ranch, which is an awesome area for birding. Let's dive into what we saw on the rest of this adventure.
For that barn owl, and then we're also going to go look for the great horned owl as well. So let's see if we can find those, and we'll see it. I was thinking that, or it could be a
The green and red color too.
We got red-winged blackbirds for the day.
And inside this really nice area in the forest, I added yet another lifer to the list, but man, it was hard to see and track down with the camera. But you can just peek it out there. This is a warbling vireo. On a small branch above the trunk, there it was.
Yeah, like in the gap?
No, it's like right. It's going to the right. It's, yep.
Caught something.
Yep.
Thrashing it on the branch.
Warbling vireo.
So we're in the forest by the Garr Ranch, which is an awesome birding spot, and we just saw a warbler's vireo, which is yet another lifer for me. Absolutely amazing day so far. We're gonna see if we can find anything else in this area before going to look for the barn owl.
Oh, it just flew off that. Gotta go get it.
Looks like a song sparrow? Yep. Or a sparrow. Checking back in with another lifer, this barn owl just peeking over the rafters looking down at me. Beautiful. Such an awesome bird. Absolutely incredible day, and it just keeps continuing. I got a barn owl lifer amidst some other birds in the area by Garr Ranch. Like Jordan was saying earlier to us in the car, like these are one of the days you just look back on, you're just like, dang, that is such a good day of birding. So super fortunate to be enjoying such a beautiful day out here, seeing so many species. If you heard that little squeak and saw that bird dart through the brush, we were hunting yet another lifer for all of us this time, not just me. And we did finally track it down as it popped out and got some good shots of this beautiful grasshopper sparrow. We are back at the visitor center checking for rock runs one more time now that the weather has finally cleared up for us. Just an amazing day. I keep saying that, but it's been so incredible. But we should be wrapping up here soon. We're gonna hit the causeway behind me on the way out one more time, see if we can find any more shorebirds. Just overall incredible. There's two of them. We'll add a rock run to the list. This day just keeps on getting better. Unreal. We got Annie scoping out a chukar. No idea how it's pronounced. As we move out into the causeway, looking at some other species, I'm going to do a quick voiceover to just talk about the day as a whole. We saw a whopping 74 different species of birds, which is just unreal. That ended up being 26 lifers for me, many of which you saw in this video. Some like this western kingbird right here, another like this Savannah sparrow, and some that I didn't get clips of, but I did see like the American pipit, a hermit thrush, and many others. It was just one of the best days. It's definitely the best day of birding I've had so far, and I will be thinking back on this day fondly. Out of all the species I saw today, it pumped my Birds of Utah challenge all the way up to 83 out of 130. We're making really great progress on that. Back at the parking lot where we began the day. Absolutely incredible day. Thank you for coming along on the journey. Thank you to Jordan back there from Bright Eyed Birding. Obviously, all of his links are going to be down below. I'm sure I've told you about him already earlier in the video. And then Annie was awesome too, IDing so many birds for us. I'm going to put her Instagram in the comments, so check both of them out. But again, thank you as always for watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one.